President Trump very engaged in everything that was happening in the courtroom. I saw him whispering with attorneys. A lot of the arguments today dealing with legal definitions of things, like what does need to know mean? And what's the definition of entitled? They were even consulting dictionaries. So this is all in an attempt to get the judge to agree if a law is too ambiguous and if it's never been enforced on a previous president, then Congress should rewrite the law. They argue it should not go to a jury to decipher the law, let alone decide if that law was broken. Former President Trump cheered by supporters as he arrived for a day of battle in federal court in Fort Pierce. At issue, pre-trial motions, which, if granted, could derail the government's case against him. A case that many agree is the strongest prosecution among the many that Mr. Trump is facing. Charges include willfully retaining classified documents and conspiring to obstruct justice. 40 counts altogether. But his defense team says this is nothing new. Bill Clinton kept audio tapes in a sock drawer, and Ronald Reagan went back to California with detailed diaries from his White House years. Throughout history, former presidents have saved material like this from their time in office, and they've used it to write books and memoirs. But only Donald Trump has been charged in this way. Judge Aileen Cannon asked many questions of Team Trump and gave prosecutors lots of time for rebuttal. The sparring often focusing on the details and precise language in the indictment and the laws, like what is authority and who has it, because a sitting president has the authority to declassify information, but a former president does not. Okay, it's not clear when the judge might rule on these pretrial motions, and she's also got to deal with the calendar. If this proceeds to trial, it might happen in late summer, but Team Trump arguing that it should wait until after the election because they contend all of this is an attempt at election interference. In Fort Pierce, I'm Mike Magnoli, CBS 12 News.